Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Turning Him Up. I'm your boy LP82. Oh, I'm sorry. And my co-host.
Young Tick, aka Wordplay.
And also the beautiful and gracious
Shauna, hi guys.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going, family? How's it going? How we doing?
Good.
So, of course, we do have topics, questions that we kind of run through. We're going to talk about one that I'm pretty sure everybody's talked about. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen everywhere on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, et cetera, the vaccine. So, I want to know, are you guys getting the vaccine?
Well, with me, if it's mandatory, yeah, of course I'm going to take it. It's mandatory. But if we have a choice with it, I ain't trying to take that. I ain't trying to take it because I had the flu shot and got the flu right after that. So I don't want to, I don't even want to chance that. This COVID thing's serious, man. I ain't got time to be playing around with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely don't have any time to be wasting with work anymore. I can't miss any more days. But at the same time, I can't take that vaccine. I don't know what's going to happen. It was way too quick. I think it was just way too quick.
That is true.
It just came up, and then all of a sudden, let's keep in mind AIDS and HIV. It's like it took.
Right.
Where's that vaccine?
Yeah.
I'm hearing way too much over the internet about this vaccine.
Exactly. Remember the one that we had shared where I think it was Marquise, and I think you shared it as well, but the one we were talking about, the guy from Australia.
Oh,
He had not the guy from Australia, a couple people from Australia, they came back with HIV for getting from the shot.
But I ran that across my brother. He's in the medical field.
Yeah.
I ran that across him. He said that could be like fake news, though.
It could be fake news, but just think about it. It's the whole simple fact that people hear that type of stuff and they run with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, it happened in Australia. Here it is. We're in California and we already know about it. Like,
and I heard wasn't it designed by a black woman? That's what I heard. I heard the vaccine that they.
Enlighten us. I don't know.
No, that's what I heard. I'm not too. I heard that over the internet that it was designed by an African American woman. So, I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
I don't know who designed it, but I can tell you that it got approved, by Dr. Fauci and his people. So,
that's
it's
the only
out
thing.
there.
If it's approved, though, then it might be good. You know what I'm saying?
And so was that flu shot you got?
Yeah, and it wasn't. Let me tell you something. They're saying, and when I did my research on it, on getting that vaccination for COVID, it said that you're gonna get symptoms. You're gonna get flu symptoms once you take it, and I'm all like, I haven't had any flu symptoms at all. I'm not gonna put something in me that's gonna give me flu-like symptoms that I didn't have in the first place.
So let's see some of these side effects, right? So we get into it. Let's see.
I know, like the flu-like symptoms. I know that it's this is the symptoms for COVID. You got the shortness of breath, right? You got
smell, taste.
You lose your taste. You lose your smell. I think we talked about that at an earlier podcast. You can eat an onion, an apple, and a potato, and it all will taste exactly the same, and it'll be like the same texture. So that's crazy.
I heard pounding headaches too sometimes. Like headaches that's really painful.
So they said the common side effects are, of course, when you get the shot, swelling on the arm, a little pain. You could also experience fever, chills, tenderness, and headache. So pretty much kind of the same stuff you probably experienced from the flu shot.
Yeah.
But like she said, they did rush it. A lot of these vaccines do take time to develop. It's not, they did this in a matter of, 8 months or something like that? So that is kind of scary. But, for me personally, they're going to have to catch me. I'm going to be living in the fucking woods. I am not getting that shot. I think it's like, and then too, I think it's a lot of the Bible, the mark of the beast. All that type of stuff playing in my head. And I'm just thinking, like, if I get the shot, I ain't going to be able to go to heaven or something like that.
They got a checklist, like, you're not, no, Will. You got that shot?
Tell me this. How do y'all feel about, like, if not enough people is taking it and it's spreading even more, do you think they're going to end up making it mandatory to take the vaccine?
You're going to drop that shit out of airplanes.
They're going to probably do like chemtrails and like spray it in the air so everybody can inhale it without even knowing that they're inhaling it.
I don't, like I said, I think it is going to come to some level of mandatory. Like you have to, like just like for instance, like a kid can't. Excuse me, no COVID. Like for instance, like how some kids can't go to school without their shots.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna get to that. Like you know what I'm saying, but. Do I think it's going to be, because right now it's not even enough for it to go around like that. So it's kind of like we still got a long road ahead of us. And then too, like I said, it's the way I think about it is, even though it's been approved, it's still in its clinical trial stage.
See, but my whole thing is, if it's not enough to go around, why even put it out there yet?
I think
Why
it's
just wait till it can, everybody can take it and everything can be good for it to be official before you do it. You know?
I think it's because they want to reassure American people that they're doing something.
Right.
Not necessarily saying that they're doing something and it works. They're just saying we're doing something so you guys can calm down. You know, it's like when like when the stimulus came out. You know, they released $1,200. Oh, well, some of us got the stimulus.
my whole thing.
But I feel like it was like throwing us a bone. Like, oh, okay, well, you guys are going to be out of work for the next few months.
See, I don't think that's right though, because I think you should fully have everything set in place.
Right.
You know, and everything official before you start giving out things. You know, like really take your time and dissect this whole thing the right way. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And make sure it's done right before you give it to people, because you're dealing with people's lives. You know what I'm saying? And all that. So I would say wait till it's done completely official. You know what I'm saying? Then start giving it to people.
But you know, like if this was like 30, 40 years ago, probably that would be more pliable, more easy to do. But with like social media and everything, it's like everybody wants answers, everybody wants a resolution. Especially now when like people like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm over this. I'm so over this. Like it's ridiculous. I'm just tired of hearing about it.
You can't even go out nowhere.
Can't do nothing. But it's like, it's crazy. I seen this meme, right? And this dude was like, it was like I missed this feeling. And what it was like the lights in the theater. You know when the movie's over and then you stepping down the steps, you got the lights going down the steps?
Yeah.
It was like, I missed that feeling. That was by far the most truest thing I ever seen as a meme. I'm like, damn, I do miss the movie theaters. Like,
all that though, bowling, all that stuff you used to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta just be in the house all day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Restaurant, you can vaguely find a restaurant that's open, you know what I'm saying? And then you gotta make sure you wear your mask. And you go to any store, you got a line waiting out. I went to the store the other day. I was like, man, why am I waiting in line like this?
That's crazy.
Outside, you know what I'm saying?
Outside in the cold.
You know what I'm saying?
Windy, in the cold, outside waiting just to go to Bath and Body Works to go get some gel.
Bath and Body Works, everywhere I go, I see that line. I'm scared of Bath and Body Works. I'm glad nobody's asked for Bath and Body Works for Christmas.
And that turns people away. Seeing a long line outside, you like, man, I'm not about to wait this long.
Yeah.
Nah, sometimes, man, you gonna do it though.
I mean, if things that you really need.
Oh, Target?
Yeah, Target's a line outside there.
What?
Well, you gotta think.
Walmart. Is Walmart like that right now?
It was at first, but you gotta think like the worst time to go shopping is the weekend because everybody's off, and then to pile that on top of it's the last kind of weekend to go shopping for your last minute Christmas shop. So there's a lot of reasons why. And then too, the cases are increasing, so a lot of these stores are changing their policies as well. So it probably went from like 100 people in the store to like 70.
Yeah.
Next you know, it's gonna be like only 5 people at a time. I don't know. Like at this point, it's getting to where like even now I be feeling like why don't they just go ahead and just shut everything down completely? Like call Christmas a wrap. We'll worry about that when everything else is
People can't
clear.
even celebrate they holidays the right way and all of that. You know, you can't even go around a lot of family members because you don't know if they came in contact with somebody.
Especially if they're older, they're over 65. They have this thing like, they're susceptible of getting COVID. So, you probably can't even visit your grandparents, I mean, that's some tough stuff. Tradition is a thing. People have killed over tradition,
And that's one thing you can honestly say through this COVID is tradition has gone out the window.
Yeah.
Tradition has gone out the window.
I give it to 2022, what y'all say, to where they start actually letting people out again. And
I say it ain't gonna never change.
I think this is the new normal.
You think so?
I don't think it's never gonna change.
I think it'll change.
The reason why I say that is because like a lot of people, bro, they're gonna walk away from this changed. their whole idea of how they do things is different.
I definitely don't think it's gonna ever go back to the same way, but I do think it's gonna
But
be
it's gonna change.
where it's gonna be a lot more things open in the future. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be things still open, because still people gotta live their lives. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Things gotta be open. Businesses gotta be open. You know what I mean?
Hey, but business got to be open. But I think certain traditions of how business normally been ran is going to be out the window. I think if more than anything, money, like actual like cash, is going to be done with.
Mm-hmm.
They want to figure out a way to be done with that. I think that cash is going to be done with. I think like the way we consume entertainment, it's going to change completely. I don't really think movie theaters is ever going to come back like that. I think it's a lot of things that I feel like it's never going to be the same. I think a lot of companies like Grubhub and Postmates and stuff are going to be even bigger companies in the
And
future.
Amazon is even going to be even bigger.
Yeah.
They're going to be probably like the head cheese of all the
Any place where they deliver.
yeah, delivery and all that stuff. Amazon's going to win.
Exactly.
And you ever think that maybe that's part of an agenda? I'm about to go into my whole conspiracy theorist pieces, but I think
Take us there.
we should go there. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of research, but it just seems like it's coming closer and closer to the whole one world, new world order type of thing that they're trying to bring up, which is one monetary way to spend money. They won't have any different, I have like euros and dollars and stuff like that. Have only one type of way to do transactions, which would be what they're trying to do, which I think is still trying to get that chip in us. I think so. I've been
hearing a lot about that. Like, what is it about that chip that is it? Because they said it's the mark of the beast, to where you're not even supposed to have a chip in your hand, right?
Yeah. Have you ever seen that movie with Justin Timberlake? I think it's what is it? I think it's In Time.
In Time.
Yeah, In Time.
Yeah.
And then
I've never seen that.
So in the movie, it's different as far as how the Bible kind of tells it, or how we interpret it from the Bible. But it's kind of around the same lines where everything is going to be from scanning from the arm and stuff like that type of stuff. But instead of cash, they go off of years.
Yeah.
So like say like you got 1 billion years and you scan it, whatever it is. Oh, this costs like 300 years, and you scan it and it'll take the money from your account. You know what I'm saying? So it's But the market
gonna come down to that. Man.
No, it is. It's already been done. There's people that have that have been.
Oh, they've done it already.
Yeah, they've done it already. It hasn't been done to a grand scale.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's gonna come.
But keep in mind, you got a phone in your pocket, right?
Yeah.
It's the same
talking about
thing.
putting somebody. You talking about putting somebody in their flesh and their skin, and you know what I'm saying?
That's why right now it's a far-fetched, because a lot of people think like that right now. It's far-fetched to think that, you're not going to put anything that the Bible specifically say do not put in your body.
Okay.
You can put it in.
But I got you here.
I got something.
Okay. Well, go for it.
If they make it mandatory.
If
they make it mandatory,
there.
being that in the Bible it said you're not supposed to do it, and they make it mandatory, how do you handle that situation?
That's why they separate religion from government. They don't give a fuck. Hey, you're gonna get this damn shit. I don't care.
It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. They can't just spring it on you.
But you're going against the Bible.
Yeah, but they're gonna make it okay. They're gonna make it okay.
Bible,
watch. They're gonna kill it. They're gonna kill it, and then they're gonna kill the Bible. Those traditions. I'm not even gonna go there. But they're going to make it so it's obsolete. And so now you have a generation of people who don't even who think that the Bible is a myth. And they're going to be the ones. So they may not do the chip like in 5 years, but in like 25 years, oh yeah, definitely.
You say you can never convince you?
You can never convince me that the Bible is a myth.
Nah, well, see, that's the thing though. Like, we gotta take in consideration, like, the Bible is the Bible that we read has been changed and altered in so many different ways.
Right.
So a lot of stuff that it probably originally had in it is different now because the lifestyle we live now. Yeah. It's gonna forever change. I've even heard this one person talking about, like, all this stuff that we're going through should make the Bible. Like, we should have our own Bible.
When you say it change, are you saying that the things that they saying in the Bible is not true?
No,
What
It's just altered, I think.
Well, what I'm saying is, it's just like, you know, like I know I've heard this so many times about the Bible. It's the telephone game, you know, where you hear one thing, the next, you know, as it goes on, the story, the person gets more crazier, more bigger, more buffer, more stronger. Instead of throwing a rock through a mountain. Yeah. Well, like, and that's the thing about interpretation and stuff like that. It's all about, you know, what you get from it, right? Even when you read the Bible, I could read the Bible, we can both read the Bible right now, and we both can interpret different things. That's why they have Bible study.
Right.
Like, what did you get from this passage? Oh, this is what I got. What would you get? This is what I got. Okay, so you guys are kind of around the same area, so, you know, this is what I got.
Yeah.
You know, so that's just pretty much what it is interpreting. So, you know, a lot of people, you know, take things away. Because, like I said, if you really read the Bible and then the words that, you know, like King James and stuff, all that type of stuff, you're like, what? Like, what? Like, we know the simple stuff that, you know, like, you know, thou shalt not steal and stuff like that, but thou shalt not, what's the other one, like, covet thy neighbor.
Yeah, it's
like stuff
you know
like
how many
that.
side chicks are around here?
Yeah, but when you say thy neighbor, you think like the person next door.
Yeah,
like,
now that's
I
yeah.
can't see with his girl, but I'll see with the dude down the street. Like,
That's how, yeah. It gets mixed up in so many ways. There's
Yeah.
been translated so many. How many versions of the Bible are there? There's so many. Because
I heard the
everybody
King James version is the real one, right?
well, it's like, that's the one
what I
a
heard.
lot of you know people will go off of. So. But I ain't gonna even get into religion like that because like I don't even go to church, so I can't even really. It's like I start breaking that down and be like, you don't even go to church.
Hold on.
I believe in God though. That's all that matters. I believe in God.
Definitely
God.
believe in God.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
we
do
believe.
need to be more into it than I am, but yeah, I believe in God.
You guys should get together for the Great Conjunction that's coming up.
What is that?
Ooh, what's the Great Conjunction? Let me tell you what the Great Conjunction is. So that's when the planets in the sky are starting to do something that is never done before.
Yeah, I heard Jupiter and Saturn is going to be
Yeah.
next to each other on
One
Monday.
diameter away from each other.
Yeah,
So
and
close.
that didn't happen. I think the last time it happened 800 years ago.
Yeah.
Damn,
Exactly.
Tick. Get him, Tick.
Someone's
I've never heard
into
about
the
that.
stones and
I'm just
astrology.
a little bit.
Yes, the great conjunction
never heard
is
that.
happening.
I think it's
Yes.
supposed to happen Monday or Tuesday. One of them.
It's supposed to ring in new change. So, you know, now it's the,
So
it's
that
the age
means
of the
new
Aquarius.
change.
Yes, it is. That's why I'm wearing my molded light. Age of the Aquarius is bringing in change. So now Saturn and Jupiter are coming together, and that's like a form of Saturn, who's usually like all about stability and like tradition, is now meeting with Jupiter, who's like basically telling us the biggest planet in the universe and telling Saturn it's time for a change. It's like basically the bouncer bouncing.
So you
Saturn
said
now.
by them being together or close together like that plays effect on the world.
Oh, and as above, so below. That's what I've read. I mean, I know that's a Mason saying, by the way. I'm not a Mason, but I would say that I read a documentary when they were talking about how things that are going on in the sky, what the Masons believe, things that are going on in the sky is what's going on Earth. So they're saying as above, so below. So they're saying that those planets coming together and showing the symbolism of change is saying that on Earth there's going to be a change. And a lot of spiritual people are taking it as an awakening for a lot of people where they were asleep. It's now time to wake up and start to, look around and see what's going on before your eyes. Wake up to these vaccinations and wake up to lies and all that stuff. So definitely do research on it. I mean, it's really cool. I'm excited for it because I'm all about winter solstice.
Hey, everybody gonna be woke. Everybody gonna be woke.
Everybody needs to be woke. And I would say right now, if you can, get your stuff together, get your head right, be grounded. Be
Right.
grounded with yourself. You know, you guys notice y'all wearing a lot of black because you guys are urging for groundedness because the change is coming. Oh, you don't have to put that one in the video. Sorry.
Nah, you can put that one in there. So be on the lookout for what is it? The conjunction?
Yes, the Great Conjunction.
The Great Conjunction.
Terrence, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, what is it? Man, it's like 800 years. Like, damn.
You're right.